Hey guys, so you may have noticed that I'm doing a few of these at the moment. Everybody always wants maps, tube maps. So I'm doing a few of these to. I did one for a collab the other day. I very rarely do that. I don't always do that. That's quite a rare thing. But I'm doing a couple to put on the web shop for sale, because I get asked for them quite a lot. And I know people collect them, so every so often I do one. You see me do a couple now on the time lapse, so I'm going to do another time lapse now. And it's all about the colours, really. It's all about, you know, what colours I'm going to use. I probably will do a more complicated one at some point. It's just they take a lot of time, and this paper is very, very thin. It's not great paper these get printed on, obviously, so they don't stand much rough and tumble. You know, one layer of paint is about enough before they start struggling. Before the fibres of this start struggling. Anyway, I'm going to do another one, and you can watch this. Okay, so there it is. So just a sort of, you know, a bit of a commentary on this. It's a very simple piece, as you can see. The reason the yellow is so good is because of the opacity. Look at that. You can see the map underneath. Now, I know from doing maps in the past, people want to be able to see the map underneath. There's no point in sort of doing block paint all over it that completely blitzes the map. I've done them in the past. Where I've done like several coats to cover the lines, and people go, why have you covered the lines? Don't cover the lines. So of course it makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Now you can use, you notice that I use an alcohol marker for the shadow on this as well. Classic style file marker, that's a CG4, cool grey, sort of mid cool grey for the shadow. Now it works pretty well for the shadow because that's really opaque. As opacity goes, that for a paint marker has got really good opacity for this. If I had to do that on a more difficult surface that I needed to cover, it'd take about 3 or 4 coats of that. But for this, one coat like that is perfect. As you can see, it's like almost like a stain or something. It's like a sort of staining effect. Beautiful, perfect. This green, much more opaque. You see, that's fully opaque, 100% opaque. It covers. It's fine for the outline to cover. There's no problem there. I've done these little purple bubbles as well because, you know, why not? Bit of contrast, and then highlights in white, obviously. And yeah, that's it really. Try some for yourself. Be warned, this paper is very thin, so it does not stand much going over. You can't just go over the same spot again and again and again. You will absolutely wreck it. You'll go through it, and then you'll be disappointed because it'll be a waste of your time. So have a go.